Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Hello out there, we're on the air, it's the Hockey Happy Hour. And today's first game comes to you from Extreme Dentistry Place in Oshawa, Ontario. The Oshawa Teeth, second place in the Ontario division, taking on the bit of a surprise surging team, the Kamloops Wolves. First place in the BC division. It's a top of the league, a potential early playoff preview if these teams continue as it goes. And both teams strong recent form. And we're getting things started already here. My name is Wade Gordon. I'm calling the action from our studios here in Hamilton, Ontario. It is the CSPHLC Hockey Happy Hour. And we're bringing you two big games with, of course, a big shot at the post by Hellerton Harto, the captain of the Teeth. And the Teeth show the first real threat here as Turcotte poked away by Rob Shencock, the goaltender for the Oshawa Teeth. In goal today for the Kamloops Wolves, Bobby Lamage leads the league in goals against average and save percentage. He is the best goaltender in the league. Kamloops third in scoring, first in defense at the moment in the entire Canadian Semi-Professional Hockey League of Canada. But they're facing a game side in the Teeth who have come on strong, 6-4 in their last 10 games. And we're going to start things off with a little bit of a brawl. That looks like that is Blake Williams in number 10 in Oshawa, and number 83 is Greg Savinia of the Kamloops Wolves. And of course, when that happens, means that just another fight gets added to the fight counter. And down goes Williams. Oh my goodness. Well, he just took a face plant right on the ice. I like to think that the ice woke him back up. So, you know, did its job there, I suppose. Well, anywho, that's going to be 5 minutes for both of them. And Savinia and Williams heading to the box. 5 for fighting that one. And early on in this one, we are seeing tempers flaring. These two teams feel that they are both putting on a good, strong start to the season. They want to show that the momentum is going, and they want to do it by punching each other in the face. That's kind of just how what it comes down to. So, a nice save by Shencock as the Wolves just push right up the ice and make an attempt to put the puck past one of the solid goaltenders. He is currently ranking at he's currently ranked 6th in all goaltenders in the league at the moment. So not any no slouch either is Rob Shencock in net. As for the Oshawa Teeth, they are a strong defensive side. They are 6th in the league in defense. I mentioned 6th in goaltending as well. That is, of course, goals allowed per game. Not a high-scoring team. But they've been getting the wins where it matters. Strong on the penalty kill as well. When they do have to go on the penalty kill, But they are ranked. They are well ranked above the Kamloops Wolves in fights this season so far. They have, well, prior to today, I guess, when they both get to add one more tick to that number. Oh, let's bring that down again. Sorry about that. Well, that was at the post, and Shencock had to reach behind him, make sure that just didn't cross the line. And it's in his crease. It's a face-off in the Oshawa zone. Nice little love tap from Serge Aubert. Just sort of pulls the glove out and just gives a little shove, knocking him on his tuchus. Face-off ultimately ends up, well, it's ending up back with the Wolves, and here they come again on the attack. Ando from the point, just charges in, puts a wrister right there. It's deflected wide, but here comes more attacking from the Wolves. Ando gets it from Jenk. Here's Patrick. Gravel shot is wide. And there is a jumble at the top end of the ice. Ends up with Ward Bisnard back at the bottom. Passes it back to Mark McElwrong. Oshawa being chased down by that forecheck of Kamloops. Bisnard again, all five back in their own zone. McElwrong crosses the blue line. And Oshawa can put something together now. Here's Van Header to Aubert. Aubert wrister gets his own rebound, but is stopped by Bobby Lamage. Ando from behind the net gets just laid out. And back come the Wolves. It's Cam Delorme all by himself. He'll dump it in. Possibly a line change. Heller from Harto retrieves it. Bisnard, Harto both having trouble stopping behind the net. Baloney picks it up in front. Mo Brinson opts not to take the shot. Baloney again, and Shencock has to do the splits, but is able to keep it out of the net. And here come the Teeth yet again, back to the neutral zone. And taking it back for just a moment, McElwrong crossing the center line. Here is Hellerton Harto. He's taken down the ice. And Claude Mo Brinson comes up with it. Larry Lighthawk, one of the rookies for the Wolves. And just sort of looking at the that's a nice shot that goes wide of Bobby Lamage. Tony Fabradsky. We haven't called his name yet, his name or his numbers yet. Number 41 on the second line. That's Caxaretti trying to sign his way in. Doesn't even get it into the crease. And Shencock is just trying. Well, Caxaretti is on there now. And he does not get it past Rob Shencock. Tony Fabradsky, number 41, if you see him on the ice, he's on the second line for Kamloops, is their leading scorer with 9 goals so far this season. As for the Oshawa Teeth, their leading scorer, as I just sort of look through my numbers at the moment, well, they've got 2 of them. Well, they got a couple of them with 7. Bob Orff, Hellerton Harto, and Bruto Gilligan, all with 7 goals so far. And it does look like Bob Orff is going to go to the penalty box, so it's going to be a power play for the Wolves. They'll be able to put more pressure back on this Oshawa side. Kamloops 9th in the league in power plays. Again, Oshawa 3rd in penalty killing. And Beaurevière just intercepts that pass, but he is just held onto by Frank Turcotte. Gets rid of it and skies it all the way back. Clears the blue line, and it is all the way down the ice. Here's Archambault. Bring it back up for the power play of Kamloops. Brings it up to Landon. Landon has a centering option to Delorme. Delorme just puts it right at the pad of Shencock, and it's ultimately cleared back down again. 16 seconds left to go in the power play. Here's Archambault. Oh, a stick poke by, I think that was Turcotte again. Just forced them to recover, and the penalty has been successfully killed. Offsides the call. We'll have a stoppage of play. And a neutral zone. Face off. Well, thank you all for joining us here. This of course is the CSPHLC Hockey Happy Hour, our first of 2 games that we'll be broadcasting for you today. There'll be a break for local programming and your local news at the end of this one. And we'll come back later with the Sault Ste. Marie incident. And they score! Frank Turcotte with the wrister keeps it low. Excuse me, it was Dean Goudreau. Turcotte, it must have taken a deflection then. Well then, Goudreau opens the scoring. Puts it right low and into the net. It is 1-0 for the Kamloops Wolves. And that is going to be for Goudreau. That is his second goal of the season. Turcotte with the assist. It's now his 12th assist. He's pretty up there on the list as far as that. Here goes Bologna by himself and he scores! Steve Bologna, goal number 7. Immediately they respond with a second, and Kamloops have opened this game right up in the last minute and change. Well, on the break, Bologna had nobody in front of him but Rob Shencock. He does the quick deke and puts it past him. And it's 2-0 Kamloops, and this Oshawa crowd has been quieted here at Extreme Dentistry Place. Again, we'll take a moment to let you know that after this game, we will have your local broadcast news or your local programming. However, in some areas, you may get a direct feed of a third game. But we will be back on with the broadcasted game, second game of the Hockey Happy Hour. It will be the Sault Ste. Marie incident facing the Chilliwack Colonels over at an undisclosed location in Sault Ste. Marie. Be a good one there as well. Another first from one division versus a second place team from another division. The Ontario division takes on the BC division today, this week. Face-off is won by Oshawa. There you got Blake Williams. Gets it deflected. Marco wrong. Maryland was right there to try to scoop it in, but he couldn't get to it in time, and Lamage is able to make the block all the way back to his own zone. Goes Ward Bissenard until he's taken down, and there's a big jumble. They're just tripping all over each other. Mark McElwrong falls over his own teammate. Dumping it in is Bob Orruff. And it's Goudreau, one of the goal scorers, Savinia, bringing it back up. Here come the Wolves yet again. 22 seconds to go in the first period. That is Greg Savinia, one of the goal scorer. Sorry, not goal scorer, but... And we're going to have another power play. It's going to be Kamloops back on the power play. With Serge Aubert heading to the penalty box. Yeah, he just sort of comes in and just goes right to the head, doesn't he? Charging is the call. That is probably an understatement. I think in more respectable hockey leagues, that would you wouldn't even have a chance getting away with that one. Here comes the power play yet again. Of course, Oshawa are 1-for-1 in penalty kills today. Not that time. They score with seconds left on the clock. With 1 second left on the clock, it's a power play goal. Patrick Gravel makes it 3-0 in favor of the Kamloops Wolves. And Shancock did not see that one coming. There was a great screen, a couple bodies of his own teammates in the way. And right behind the net was Teeth the Shark, who unfortunately is not happy about that. They just almost immediately come off on the power play to score. It is 3-0 after one period of play. 20 minutes in the books. The next 20 is coming up in just a moment. See if Oshawa can put something on the board here at the Hockey Happy Hour. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back with the second period here at Extreme Dentistry Place in Oshawa, Ontario. The Kamloops Wolves dominating late end of the first period. The last 5 minutes they scored all 3 goals, including a power play goal. So the Oshawa Teeth need to respond. And they are starting with a very strong forecheck to keep them pinned back here. Bringing it all the way out was Savinia. Dispossessed, so Beau Riviere has it, and here come the Teeth yet again. Coughley has it, centers it, one-timer, and that was a great shot by Kevin Maryland, but Lamage is right there with the save. And it'll be a face-off here in front of Bobby Lamage's net. Well, that was, I think that was Serge Aubert losing his at there, so... You know, they do kind of remind you that you need it. So Val Revierson with the face-off, he is getting just pinned to the ice. Someone count 1, 2, 3 there, and the puck ends up with the Kamloops Wolves. Here's Tony Fabratsky. Quiet first period. He is their leading scorer. However, he is 9th in the league with 9 goals. Fabratsky again trying to push it through. Has to beat the offside. Does in fact do that. Bruno Gilligan just picks the puck off of his stick. And here come the Teeth yet again. Chalolette up to Revierson. Make it a charge there. Oh, trying to find Chalolette again, but it squirts through. And here is the Wolves yet again. It's Steve Baloney. He's already been a big factor in the first period of the game. Trying to find Baloney again. That was Ray Butters putting it in. Try to slide that into him. Just like Butter. Here's Yvonne Plouffe on the point. Rodier, one-timer, score! And the Teeth are back in it. A sign of life from them. It's Bruno Gilligan. A one-timer off of Grant Ironier. And we got ourselves a potential hockey game. Well, we do have a hockey game. It is, in fact, a hockey game, quite literally. We do potentially have a game on store for at. Lamage just did not read that one. Goes over his right hand where the glove was. And it is 3-1. Could the Teeth be putting together a bit of a comeback? Bruno Gilligan with the goal. His 8th, and that now makes him the lone leading scorer on the team for the Oshawa Teeth with 8 goals. Grant Aronier, his 8th assist. Yvonne Plouffe got one as well. That puts his total at 6. Here's Orif. One-timer, and they score yet again. It's Blake Williams this time. Well, what a turnabout now. Blake Williams, Bob Orif just marched right down the ice as much as one can march on skates. And it's suddenly a 1-goal game. Well, Yvonne Plouffe gets the assist as well. And suddenly in the last minute of play, 47 seconds apart, those 2 goals. And here come the Wolves yet again. We are looking at potentially a close one, a back and forth action. Momentum is shifting. Yvonne Plouffe taken down to the ice. Here's Frank Turcotte to Caxaretti. He's got room. He also has Turcotte on the side if he wants it, but he doesn't, and Nob Shencock finds it, pushes it away. Here's Blake Williams up to Kevin Maryland. Williams again looking for another point on the board. Here's Maryland. And offside is the call, as I think a bit of a miscommunication. He was looking to find a pass to someone who was going off for a line change. Blake Williams, that's his 4th goal of the season. Bob Orif, his 5th assist. Usually the link-up is the other way around. Blake Williams has 9 assists this season so far. Bob Orif, 7 goals. Face-off in neutral zone is won by the Teeth. Hellerton Harto puts it into Jutre. Jutre has Coughley centered if he can get it to him, but he is stopped in his tracks. I believe that was Greg Savinia, and here comes That is Patrick Gravel looking to find his way in. Takes it in himself. Goes for a wrister. It's just wide of the net. And taken down to the ice as he tries to retrieve the rebound. Here come the Teeth yet again. We're getting to the second, the halfway point in the period. Hilton Hardo trying to just find Andre Coughley. Cannot do it. It's intercepted, but he just lays the body in. And Kevin Joutre is there as somebody goes tumbling into Rob Shencock and hits the deck. Again, that's Serge Aubert. Tries for the wrister, takes it himself. Aubert cannot get it off there. And that was Lanthington, I guess, put it to him. Here they go again. Lanthington as an option, has Aubert there, goes to the point. Riviere into Van Header. Big stop by Lamage. And the Kamloops Wolves just cannot get to the puck right now. They're just tumbling over players and one another. And finally they get it. And here's Claude Mobrinson bringing it back out. Mobrinson takes a big hit and is just brought down before the puck can even make anything threatening happen. A big hit in front of the net. Here's Greg Savigna again. Goes cross ice to Caxaretti. Caxaretti trying to find his way through. It's Chalalette and Beaureviere on defense for the Teeth at the moment. And Chalalette finds a way out with it. Here's Claude Lanthington as help from, I believe that is, that's Grant Aronier on the ice. He takes it himself, and Lamage sees it coming. Sits on it, 6:09 to go. And we are setting up potentially a very good third period. This is around the time in the first period when the Kamloops Wolves started to find their scoring feet. So let's see if they can put on a strong finish to this second period like they did the first. If they do, the Teeth will be in trouble. The Teeth are looking to get this thing all tied up. 2 goals, 47 seconds apart in the game. Here's Bruno Gilligan. Gilligan puts it right off the pad of Lamage. And somebody loses a stick. It is Gilligan. Phyllis brings it back out of the zone to Gravel. Gravel has Serge Landon to support. He's got the rest of his team now. Phyllis to Gravel. And one-timer, and they score! That is Larry Lightock with the 4th goal to make it a 2-goal game yet again for the Wolves. Back and forth action here. The Wolves regain a 2-goal lead. Larry Lightock, his 2nd goal of the season. One-timer set up perfectly by Patrick Gravel, who just got his 14th assist of the game coming into today. He is 2nd in the league in assists, 5th in total points with 20, and he has the best plus-minus in the league alongside his line mate Frank Turcotte, plus 14. They just know how to score that line. Frank Turcotte, Serge Landon, and Patrick Gravel, and they have strong defense to back them up. The second defensive pairing, Scott Nikomessinen and Martin Phyllis, have been so strong for the Wolves, as well as they try to feed in for a 5th, and Shencock is there. He looks alive and makes sure that there is no rebound there either. Back come the Teeth, and they cannot get an opportunity. Turcotte, Baloney, all by himself. Oh, big stand-up save by Shencock, reads it perfectly as the opportunity for Baloney is ultimately wasted. Big hit by Paul Jenk. Here's Baloney again to Fabraski. Baloney scores! Steve Baloney makes it 2 today. And it's 5-2, and suddenly we're seeing a repeat of the first period where the Wolves are putting on a strong finish in the final 5 minutes of play. Baloney had that put up perfectly for him, got it past Rob Shencock. He has now seen 5 go past his net. Tony Fabratsky, another assist for him, as getting it as well as Paul Jenk. That's Baloney's 2nd goal of the game. That's Fabratsky's 1st assist of the game. Baloney's total now to 8. Fabratsky, 8 assists as well. Here come the Teeth yet again, but they're just getting stopped with some big hits as we get to the final minute of the second period. And suddenly they are going to The Oshawa Teeth are going to find themselves. Harto with a shot. Lamage gloves it and holds onto it. Well, the Teeth could find themselves in the exact same position that they were in at the first intermission, which is a 3-goal deficit. Again, letting in late goals. Every goal that Kamloops has scored today has come in the final 5 minutes of the period. Face-off is won by the Wolves. 12 seconds to go. Ticking down. Larry Lytok happy to... Loses it to Kevin Jutray, who cannot put it on net. Just goes wide with the wrister. That was an opportunity there. And Archambault will skate it out. Caxaretti. And that'll be the end of 2. 40 minutes in the books. As we get ready for the third period of action, Kamloops Wolves find themselves staring down a 3-goal deficit once more. The Oshawa Teeth see themselves staring down a 3-goal deficit yet again. Kamloops Wolves, they are looking to get back into their winning ways and stay atop the BC division. Third period coming back at you in just a few moments. Wade Gordon here in our Hamilton, Ontario studios. The game taking place within the province over in Oshawa. The Extreme Dentistry place on its feet to cheer on the Teeth, who for 2. Oh my goodness, what a big collision. Hellerton Harto. And I think that was Patrick Gravel, I think, in that huge collision. I think it might have been Frank Turcodgers. Goudreau to Savinia as the Wolves back on the attack yet again. Cannot get the shot off. Here's Beaurivière. Happy to clear out the zone. Has some help from Kevin Jutray if he can find him. Takes it himself. Beaurivière. Coughley keeps it. Harto takes a deflection off an ankle of somebody. Jutray back in. Puts his shot wide. Somebody has lost a helmet. Coughley, it is a member of the Oshawa Teeth. Let the return and get a new one. Big hit right at the blue line as the Oshawa Teeth trying to win this neutral zone battle. There's Kevin Mirland retrieving it, loses it, but Beaurivière squirts back out to the neutral zone. And crossing center ice is Ray Butters, but he gets a big hit laid into him by Kevin Mirland. He is just flattened, and that is again Ray Butters just taken down to the ice. But ultimately they try to get a shot off, but Reb Shenkock moves it out. Here's Tony Fabratsky yet again. Cross ice pass to Greg Savinia. And the Wolves yet again trying on the afterburners here. Fabratsky shot right at chest level of Rob Shenkock. He'll glove it and hold on to it for a face-off. 15:31 to go in the third period. So the Oshawa Teeth for 2 intermissions have had to discuss how they're going to come back from being 3 goals down. It's 3-0 after 1. They came to within 1, but let in 2 late goals yet again. And that was a great one-timer. Not a lot of speed on it, but just some movement from Jean-Francois Archambault. Shenkock read it well, and here come the Teeth. That is Bob Orov setting it into Val Reverson. He can't get it through. Oh, there's a body in that took a deflection off of that from Kevin Mirland's shot. And they just cannot find the goal mouth today, can the Oshawa Teeth. Archambault able to get it out to Nick Messinen, but he's still in his own zone. He's trying to find some space on the ice. Takes a big hit while getting it out to Caxaretti. Caxaretti finds Archambault one-timer and getting there right to stop him from Larry Lytok as Rob Shenkock, and back and forth. Here come the Teeth yet again. Reverson with the shot, and it's stopped by Lamage. Back up the ice, Cam Delorme. Delorme trying to find Matthew Caxaretti. Delorme takes it himself. It goes right off the skate of Jeff Simurda. And Simurda will continue to move back up the ice. Excuse me, Martin Simurda, not Jeff Simurda. I don't know where Jeff came from. Here's Cam Delorme. All by himself, crosses it. He has Baloney looking for the hat trick. Goal is knocked loose as he goes tumbling into Rob Shencock. And it'll be a face-off. We would like to thank you all for joining us today. If you're watching the Hockey Happy Hour, bring you action from the CSPHLC. It's been a good one today. And, of course, local programming will continue after this broadcast, after this game. Some of you may get a local game. Some of you may get your local news or local broadcasting. And, of course, the Hockey Happy Hour will be back on at the top of the hour with our second broadcast game of the day, the Sault Ste. Marie incident and the Chilliwack Colonels. Well, that is a shot from Claude Brinston. Big pad save by Shencock. Van Hetter brings it back out from behind the net to Lanthington. Line change is on. Lanthington takes it all the way. One-timer and scores! Mark McElwrong. Mark McElwrong with the goal. Lanthington just set it up perfectly for him. McElwrong, his second goal of the season. Lanthington, assist number 3. The goals and the assists are coming from unlikely spots, but in some cases, that's where you need your players to step up. And for the Teeth, they will take it from whomever they can get it from. More than happy, in this place just lit up a bit more here at Extreme Dentistry Place. John Van Hetter also given the assist. It's his 4th assist. Well, do the Teeth have some more life in them? Can they present another comeback? Or will the Kamloops Wolves put this game to bed? Once again, here they come once more. Patrick Gravel all by himself looking for some support. Tries to feed it in, but Harto is there with the puck right on a stick. Brings it up to Jutre. 2-on-2. He's got options from Coughlin, and there's Lennox Chalalette. Hang on to it. Takes it all the way back down, back to his own zone. And you got to watch out with that really strong forecheck of the Wolves, but they bring it back up. Here is Jutre. Excuse me, Coughlin. See to Harto. Harto cannot do anything with it. Tries to bring it back from around the net. Here's Patrick Gravel. Gravel bringing it up. Ray Butters takes it to the far left side. Centers it to Ando. 3 bodies in front of net. 3 white jerseys. And Shencock able to figure it out which one was going to take the shot. Puts a glove on it. Shot didn't. I couldn't even see from in the big clutter of bodies who ended up taking the shot, but didn't have a lot of speed on it, so it might not have been good contact entirely. And Shencock able to bring it down for the face-off, which is won. Well, it's won by the Wolves, but the Teeth end up with the puck, and they bring it back out to center ice. Gilligan, well, it's back down to the neutral zone. Reed Butters causing a bit of havoc there. He's down, but so are 2 players from the Teeth in the goal. Brabratsky centers it in and scores! Oh, well, a giveaway. And the Wolves have answered yet again. Tony Fabratsky, a name we hadn't said much in the first 2 periods. He got an assist on Steve Baloney's second, but the leading scorer of the Kamloops Wolves just got goal number 10. Just picking the pocket. And Shencock could not stop that one. It is a 3-goal game. Yet again, it has been a 3-goal game for much of this game. Kamloops Wolves have just answered, but here come the Teeth off the post from Grant Aronier. They keep it in the zone. Beaurivier from distance, and he scores! Paul Beaurivier! Back and forth action. Beaurivier, his 3rd goal of the season. And it's a beauty from distance. Oh, it's just wonderfully played out. Takes the shot. And I don't know if that was Bruno Gilligan just hitting the ice to avoid the trajectory of that shot, but it worked out. And he ends up getting an assist in the process. So we're back to 6-4. And the Wolves back on the attack, but the puck ends up with Ivan Plouffe. Up to Orov. 4 minutes left in the third. There's a lot that can happen in 4 minutes. A one-timer! Oh, off the glove of Lamage. He doesn't hold on to it. Mirlin behind his own net, behind the net, excuse me. Trying to find it, but there's, delayed penalty coming out. The Oshawa Teeth are going to go on the power play. Once it's touched up, it is touched up. And Kamloops will go to the box. For 2 minutes. It'll be the first power play of the game. And it's going up against Dean Goudreau.
Penalty to number 75, 2 minutes for interference.
Excuse me, Larry Lightoff.
16 minutes, 38 seconds.
2 minutes for interference. This is the first power play of the game for the Teeth. And the Kamloops Wolves with a strong penalty kill. Oshawa 11th this season in the in power plays. 7 for 27. They're out the middle, but they're trying to sneak in, and almost had him beat at Harto. Ondo could not keep it in there, and it's cleared all the way down. Took a bit of a bounce there, and bringing it back out is Beaurivière. Here we go again. Hillerton Harto bringing it up the ice. Trying to find somebody. Beaurivière, he puts it up top shelf, but it's off the shoulder. Possibly the blocker of Lamage. And they're back with the extra attacker on. The net is empty with the last minute of play. Orov's shot is just wide. He had space for it. It's retrieved by Plouffe. They are all just attacking the net now. Orov to Harto. Harto scores at the 1-goal game with 47.8 to go. Do not count this Oshawa Teeth team out yet. They have made it a 1-goal game, and you better believe that Rob Shencock will, if he even gets back onto the ice, is going to be sprinting for the bench yet again. 48 seconds left to tie this one up and force overtime. Can they get past Bobby Lamage for a 6th time today? It would be quite the ask. Well, they've got to get possession of the puck first. Fabratsky has it, will happily take it around the center line. Ray Butters brings it into the zone to Phyllis. Fabratsky, and as long as they're there, Shencock can't get back to his net. He's going to go. He's sprinting back there. No. Here we go. It is Bruno Gilligan. Takes it centering in. Big stop by Lamage. Puck is behind the net. Nika Messinen has it. There's 22 seconds to go. He's just trying to hang on to possession at this point. Just get it somewhere up the ice. Phyllis cannot get rid of it. Jutre has it. Samerda into Gilligan. Back to Plouffe. Jutre. Rister doesn't even get to the net. Nika Messinen has it. Fabratsky up to Baloney. He will skate it back out to the neutral zone. And they'll have to reset, and that will be the last chance. He tries to take a shot at the open net. It goes wide, and that will be the game. The Oshawa Teeth made it close, but the Kamloops Wolves hold on. And they get the victory to stay in first place in the BC division. It was an exciting one at the end, but the Wolves held on to it. The Oshawa Teeth came up just short. Your local news or local programming, or perhaps a local broadcast, will be up next. And we will be back with another national game at the top of the hour. Hockey Happy Hour continues. And we'll be back in just a bit. This is Wade Gordon. We'll head back to the studio.